Like right here. Hello, chair. Happy clucking. Hut hut, stand up. Bark bark. Hut hut, go where I say. Hey! Look at this. You can leave this place and travel to the next location, interact with the skeleton chair, and walk your house into the fog at any point at the edge of the map. She said we may never return to this place. Is that because we can't? Best leave our house on the village outskirts. Pitchfork-wielding mobs are such a bore to deal with. Go on foot if you must. Aw. Can walk it through downtown. I'm just gonna wander off into the fog, I think. Is there any way I can speed up the chicken hut? Feeling a little slow. Travel onward. Next trial awaits here. Okay. You're about to leave the current map. You will keep your base and progress. And you will find new items, quests, interesting places at your destination. You'll not be able to return to your current location. I don't know why it would let me do this if that would be a problem. But let's just go ahead and move on. Trials of the Forest Spirit. This has not been... I have not been to this place for many moons, but it will do well for you to continue your training. To expand our house, you need wood. For that, trees must be felled. Ha! You think this sounds easy, don't you? Don't go chopping anything down just yet. Forest Spirit resides in these woods. He and I have an understanding, but he has no such thing with you. You'll need to earn his trust in time. For now, just try to pique his interest. Your first lesson will take the form of a task. Earn the respect of the Forest Spirit by doing him 3 favors. Why 3? No one knows for sure, but 3 is considered a magical number, so it should please him. To find out what he needs, ask the people of this land. They know best. It might serve you well visiting the Leshy again. There's so much more to find out about those little wood blocks. They even have their own wisdom of a kind. I've been told about Barzlin. You've been told about the Leshy. Okay. I have more questions about my task. What do you want to know? How can I find the Forest Spirit? He won't appear to just anyone. You'll have to prove yourself to him first. But I have no doubt that he'll have been making his presence known in one way or another. I suspect, though, there are those in the village of Barzlin who have dealt with him more recently than I have, and may share their tales. What can you tell me about him? A petty, bloody-minded trickster enamored by his own sense of importance. They give him different names depending on the region. For now, in this place, we call him Leshy. He might be as puffed up and fragrant as a bloated corpse, but I caution against getting on the wrong side of him. Okay. That's all for now. What can you tell me about this place? Here, the realms of humankind and nature engage in an uneasy coexistence. Humans often forget that they are merely guests in this world. They were born from the earth, and in their deaths, it is the earth to which they return. But do not think that nature is benign and gentle, nor that it can't protect itself. There are those within the realm of nature who can be cruel and selfish as humans, and they have the experience on their side. Okay. Goodbye. Get off with you. All right. Where is the village? Is that the village? That might be the Lutkeys. There's the village. Best you leave your house on the village outskirts. Yep. I just wanted to be close by. Critters. Hey, critters. All gonna run away? We can't be friends? Alright. I'll take the honey. I'll get these berries for the Lutkeys. Barslin. Are there any bars in Barslin? Boo. You heard anything interesting? I'm not sure about the hair traps that the hunter sends. Sometimes the poor things have to stay in those contraptions for days until he gets to them. We all gotta eat, but prolonged suffering just doesn't sit well with me. Been told about a location. Find it. Okay. Heard anything interesting? I would visit my father's grave more often if the caretaker of the graveyard wasn't such an oddity. Crows all over my father's grave. Ugh, gives me shivers just thinking about it. Alright. What can you tell me about this place? Well, Barslin has been hearth and home all my life. We lead a pretty simple existence here, living off the land, fishing, hunting, farming cucumbers for generations. You must have seen the river on your way here, right? It's the lifeblood of this town. Our boats can take goods further than any cart, and its sweet waters keep our fields fertile. Hello, dear. Right. Well, but alas, I fear new ways are creeping in, and there are those that believe that logging is much more profitable than farming. Yeah, I fear what such actions might lead to. Why do you think logging's a bad idea? We are dependent on the river and its resources, and we have to learn to respect it. It's like a mother to us. But the lumberjacks did not show the same reverence to the forest, and now some have not returned home. I believe they're still out there somewhere paying the price for their greed. The wrath of nature is not sated. Then soon all of us will be paying the same price. It's these deer that seem to care. so deeply about me right now. What do you know about the forest spirit? The forest spirit? Is that what they're saying? Nonsense. I think they've been hit by the falling trees one too many times. Alright. Goodbye. Here, dear. Have some berries. Some berries for you. Seems a stranger has stumbled into the forest, or what's left of it. Your aid has been appreciated, but perhaps you've not shown your true colors, You are still human, after all. And humans rarely show their honest intentions when it comes to the natural world. You have my attention, stranger. Now you must gain my trust. Do you mind? I'm feeding the deer. Yes. I am friend to the deers. Deer. Let's rob this house. There's a guy with the gun. Let's not rob this house. Hey there. Yuri the Hunter. How can I help you? What do you know about the forest spirit? You want to meet the forest spirit? You're a brave one, no doubt. I think I saw him once. He was tending to an injured deer. He was a giant of a creature, but with a touch as gentle as silk on a warm breeze. And the way that animal looked at him, it was like a baby gazing at its mama. You want to get on his good side, then show me and be trusted with his kin. There's deer all around these parts. They're shy and flighty, so take your time with them. Approach slowly. If they look at you, hold still or it'll scare them. Oh, and you better have a pocket full of berries. They can't resist those. You can usually find some here. Why was the deer wounded? My fault, I'm afraid. I took a bad shot and didn't get a clean kill. Poor creature was injured and fled. I never made that mistake again. But you still go hunting? Of course, that's my trade. We all need to survive. I never get greedy and I always make things quick. They don't even have time to realize what happened. Seems like the forest spirit doesn't mind too much as long as you keep things respectful. Although if you think he's around again, maybe I've been setting too many traps of late. I hope he and I still have an understanding. Where are the hair traps? You're making me nervous with that talk. Don't you have other things to do? Leave me to my creeping sense of dread. Goodbye. Goodbye. Can I sleep somewhere? Like, I'm from the country. I don't wander around after dark. But the stars are real pretty. Hey, yo, I'm just gonna sit here. Can I sleep? Not like you need your bed. An unfamiliar face. We don't get many of those around here. Welcome to our village. Please excuse me for not being more hospitable. I would normally invite you in for a little nourishment on your travels. Unfortunately, I have nothing I can offer you at the moment, since most of our grain was spoilt before we could harvest it. Winter is fast approaching, and we all fear what troubles it might bring. We'd be so grateful if you could find time to help us. You would like a sweet meal. Click any food on your inventory to place it. Click on place food to reclaim it. Once you are satisfied with your selection, exit the screen to proceed. I've got... You would like a sweet meal, but can I make a sweet meal? Cooking is an important skill for a young witch to learn. You can experiment with different ingredients to craft food items in the big white oven. You can use these items for quests or to decorate your home. Alright. Well, shoot, let's teleport home. There we go. I see a little fire out there. Let's cook. Honey, grain, and raspberries. Bread oven needs fuel to work. Go to the back of your oven and get some wood. Okay. I've learned a new recipe. Porridge with fruit and honey. Yeah. There's some wood. And I fuel it from this end, do I? It's cooking. I'm doing it. I'm enjoying the game so far. It's very peaceful. My bread oven needs fuel to work, but I don't have any more. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Where's my foundation? There we go. Let me just throw a chunk of the house in here. I got porridge with fruit and honey. Let's go ahead and make some more of that. Yeah, I got the wood there. Let's see. I've made friends with a deer. Seems like I need to find the rabbit traps. It's pretty. Hey, luckies. Oh, you gave me firewood? And apples? Hanging herbs? Onion braids. I like you guys. I like you a lot. Like, I assume these are decorations for my house. Oh, hey, it's a Leshy, I think. The leaves do not twitch at the approach of the witch. Can I help you? We appreciate your help, young one. I wish we weren't so needy. The hunter does not respect our land. With his towers, he has got greedy. Bring down the stands from which he shoots, and protect our nature mild. Let him see that he must learn to respect the creatures of the wild. Some structures can be destroyed. Aim and shoot them multiple times with your birds to destroy them. Alright. So what are you doing here? Our clans were once strong and brave, born but torn apart by strife. Now children seek their answers. It's this log that's filled with life. They know we once were given breath by carvers deft and wise. They think this hive is one of us, and there such madness lies. How many are there? We once were many more, in bark and root and leaf, but over time man did turn away from our belief. Secrets of our kind were lost, our kin were crushed and burned. Now we few are all that's left, when lessons go unlearned. Crushed and burned, that sounds awful. Sad affair it is indeed. We are no common stump, but those who see not what we are, into a woodpile dump. You see one of my kin destined for the fire, I beg you please pull us out and save us from the pyre. So, you can talk. I see confusion in your face. This wasn't in your plan. Fear not, young one, 'tis not a dream. I speak with tongue of man. I am an elder of my kind. Ooh, my apologies for that. I died. But I'm back now. Whew. I'm an elder of my kind. I've seen kingdoms rise and fall. The young ones here have little mind. They cannot speak at all. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye. The last goodbye wasn't a rap. I like the Elder Lucky. He drops fat bars and sick beats. I'm just gonna have a million berries at all times. Aha! I see one of the hunter towers. Look at that honey. Give me the mushrooms while you're at it. How far can the birds go? Not that far. It's still pretty far. Man. I am super jealous though. I want to harvest by like sending birds.